Welcome everybody to episode 2 of Cosmic
Yes, sir.
Cousins.
Yes, sir.
Gem
We're excited.
dropping with the Cosmic Cousins. I'm here with G3 once again. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm
That's,
good.
that's good.
Just getting ready to go back to school again.
Oh yeah, the dreaded times as I used to call them.
Yeah,
But once you get a job and you work full time, you don't get a winter break.
for real.
Yeah. But we just want to, first of all, to start this off, we just want to say thank you to everybody who's checked out episode 1
Thank you.
and
Yeah,
given us our feedback and just support on our overall first episode. And we genuinely appreciate that. And we are looking forward to improving upon that on anything that we need improving on. So,
yeah.
today, though, is going to be a jam-packed episode.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Today, we are answering a question that some people have asked, and that is what do we where no sorry I can't speak how do we feel how do we feel about Spider-Man No Way Home
Oh yeah. This is gonna be fun.
today?
It's gonna be
Okay,
fun.
so I'm just gonna say this now. Spoiler alert
Oh yeah. Major
for,
spoiler.
for Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
I will once I edit this video, I will put a timestamp to where we stop talking about Spider-Man. So if you
Mhm.
still want to watch the pod without being spoiled, you could skip to the timestamp in the description.
And then come back after you watch Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yes,
So you can get the
exactly.
spoilers.
Yes. So, because I know people are looking forward to the next episode, haven't seen the movie for whatever reason, and we understand. So we'll do that for you. Ooh, I'm moving my computer with the force. I'm like Magneto, man. What the
This
heck?
man. This
All
guy.
right. Okay. So Spider-Man No Way Home dropped on December 16th, 2021.
Yes.
Okay. Right off the gate, it was probably, in my opinion, the most anticipated comic book movie since Avengers Endgame.
I feel like it might be the most anticipated movie of all time. Like
Yes, I'm
just
not
the
gonna
end,
say I'm not gonna
not
say
just
Endgame.
comic book movie.
Right. I'm not gonna say Endgame had more hype.
Mhm.
Honestly,
At least in my lifetime, I've never seen anything so hype.
well, I mean, if we were alive back in the day for the OG Star Wars, it might
Maybe
that might come close. I don't know.
close, but
I don't know. I'd have to ask.
it didn't have no
You know,
TikTok or
right? Exactly. But nah, this film was hype.
yeah.
It built the hype built up for this film was crazy. Like
Mhm.
the days
And they
before we went.
executed too.
Yeah, the way
They
they did the
executed
trailers,
really good.
exactly. The trailers were good.
Hmm.
Um, and just the overall promotion of it,
Yeah,
even though there were many leaks and
yeah.
rumors.
It still was great to
Right.
see on the
Like
big screen.
exactly. Yeah.
And also the trailers, they don't do the movie justice at all. Like in the trailer, you see nothing that happens in the movie essentially.
Exactly.
Like the trailer is the first 30 minutes. Like
Right.
you just go into it knowing that
And
the movie,
the film is 2 hours and 30 minutes.
yeah,
So you know.
they barely show any of the movie in those trailers.
Right. Okay, now let's get into the meat and potatoes. The overall plot of the film.
Oh yes.
Okay, so picking up off and Far From Home, Peter
Hmm.
Parker's identity is revealed by Mysterio to the public.
Yep.
He is scrutinized. He's basically black sheeped, outcast, and he is hated by the majority of the public.
Yeah.
And it's not only affecting him, it's affecting his friends. Ned Leeds, Michelle Jones, Happy Hogan, Aunt May, etc.
I still can't get over the Michelle Jones, bro.
Well, I mean,
That
hey,
was It's just funny to me.
Hey man, it'd be like that. But yeah, it's affecting Peter's friends to where he has to go to Strange, help Strange. Strange helps him try to, undo everything that's messed his life up, basically. And that leads to bringing the villains in. And how the villains were brought in was really simple.
It was,
That we
but
did
it's a
something that
great
we
way to
never
do
thought
it.
of. I never thought of that.
Everybody was thinking way too hard. It was
Right.
such an
Exactly.
easy way to bring them in, and it made sense, and it
Yeah, he
worked.
said everybody who knows Peter Parker Spider-Man from every universe.
Instead of getting their memories wiped, like
Right. Like,
it's literally just the spell got reversed,
yes, exactly. Like,
and it works.
like it's crazy how like the MCU is put together. It really makes you use your brain. And then
It
they're
really
like,
does.
oh, gotcha. It's just something simple.
For real. Like
Exactly.
even with Endgame, I feel like they simplified time travel so much. Like people just
Right.
were thinking way
Everybody
too
who's just
hard.
like, what about this? What about, yeah, like
Yeah,
it was just like it's pure comedy once you figure it out. Like it's
yeah,
funny.
exactly.
But hey, what I'm only gonna say this, man. The villains in this movie are freaking great.
Oh yeah.
All of them.
I feel like Lizard could have done more, but yes.
Even Lizard not doing crap was still good because
Yeah,
he was with this whole, oh yeah, let's make everybody a lizard thing. Like that was some funny stuff, man.
It was.
Nah, but Doc Ock, Electro,
Yep.
Sandman, and Willem the Goat Dafoe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Willem Dripfo?
Willem Dripfo. He said, I got the shoes from Mexico.
Yeah,
I mean?
for real.
Yeah.
That man stole the show.
Man, nah, he didn't just steal the show. He stole the show, erased its memory, and was like, look, whatever you were before doesn't matter. You're mine now. That's basically what he did.
Exactly.
Man, when he
took over.
Dude, when they were in the freaking apartment.
That whole like spider sense, the tension was just crazy.
It was through the roof.
Yeah.
Like it was I actually felt like I was in a horror film for a minute. For real. And then when they fought and Peter's on punching him in the head and he's just laughing, that was crazy.
That was like one of the best scenes in the movie.
And then he just body slams him through the freaking floor. Like I'm like, bro.
Body slammed him through 3 stories, just straight through.
But nah, let's rewind. Let's go back. Let's talk about the whole Doctor Strange like aspect of the movie. Okay. So Doctor Strange plays a big role, obviously, in this movie.
I mean, other than the part when Spider-Man packed him up.
No, I'm getting to that. Hold on, wait, I'm getting into that. Freaking stop. So Doctor Strange, he plays a big part in this movie. He plays a huge part in this movie. He brings the villains back, He does the spell, all that, but he's not. After the first act of the movie, he's gone. Yeah. Him and Peter fight. Well, they fight. They're basically trying to get the box. It's basically a game of tug of war, basically, for the box.
Keep away.
That has
like older brother and little brother.
Yeah, the box with the spell that has the villains in there, or everybody who knows Peter in there from all the other universes, to basically send them back. That have come through. So they fight. Peter showing off his genius level intellect that is severely underrated when it comes to comparing him.
I just saw a video. Peter has an IQ of 250.
Yeah, that's
higher than Lex Luthor and Bruce Wayne.
I thought Luthor was at a 3.
No, he's a 225.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's okay? That's interesting.
It really
I
is.
could have sworn he was at a 3, or I might be thinking of someone else. But
it's crazy because Peter doesn't have a doctorate.
shoot, bro, he don't have a diploma. He got to get his GED.
For real.
Like,
For real.
like, bro.
Like, this man is too smart for high school.
Yeah, but no, he ends up trapping Doctor Strange in the dimension with geometry out of all things. Like, that's funny. That's gonna make kids want to do math now because of Spider-Man.
Not me, but some other ones.
Right. But yeah, Doctor Strange isn't in the movie for the most part. And quite frankly, that's fine because I didn't want Doctor Strange being like helping him throughout the whole thing, because I didn't want people to be like
that.
Yeah, I didn't want people to be like, oh, Doctor Strange was there. He's not, like.
But this movie was really just showing how the past 3 Spider-Man movies were only an origin story. Like, this is all just leading up to him becoming his own superhero.
Yeah, and
which is why I like what they did with Doctor Strange, not having him in the movie the whole time.
Exactly. Now, that whole Doctor Strange not being into good thing, also probably some of the best pacing that I've seen in cinema.
Yeah,
in recent years.
Yeah,
like this movie, it has Winter Soldier levels of pacing.
Oh yeah,
if not better.
Yeah,
like
it's very debatable to be better pacing than Winter Soldier. And like, you know how we love Winter Soldier.
Yeah, Winter Soldier is freaking like the chef's kiss.
For real.
But we all know what you guys are really here to hear us talk about. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Bully Maguire and Andrew Garfield.
Sorry to disappoint. They're not in the movie.
Yeah, they're not in the movie. I'm sorry, bro. I couldn't say that with a straight face. I couldn't. I could not say that with a straight face. I tried to see. I couldn't, bro. I couldn't.
Oh, they're in the movie. They
Obviously,
were amazing.
They're in the film. Yes. And the way that they're introduced is perfect.
For real.
Perfect.
For real.
Okay, so check this out.
He said, I got it on me at all times.
Right. Like, he pulled up, this man pulled up in his pajamas, dog. And he said, what you mean? I ain't about it, son.
Like, he said, I keep that thing on me.
But now the way they showed up was great, because
it was
after Aunt May's death, Peter loses almost everybody at this point that's ever, cared for him. His parents, Uncle Ben's unknown. We don't know about him yet, but Aunt May is dead. She dies.
I like how the vibe of the movie changed too, because like the first, like before Aunt May passed away, it was lighthearted. It was funny. They were doing jokes.
Exactly.
And then Aunt May goes, and it just takes a whole nother turn. It was great. And I liked it. And
to be frank, I predicted that Aunt May was going to die. I had 2 major deaths. Okay. First one was Aunt May, obviously. And the second one, I thought was going to be Happy Hogan. But
yeah, I thought that too.
Yeah, because, I feel like if Aunt May didn't die, Happy would be the one that made the most sense.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So, yeah. But yeah, Toby and Andrew, they come. And by way of Ned, out of all people, of course it's Ned, right?
Yeah. the next Sorcerer Supreme?
Shoot, bro. He uses a sling ring to bring him back. I'm like, okay, whatever. I guess he does have magic in his family. But they come back, they find Peter in just shambles, and they pick him up. They motivate him to get right, as they should, because they're the more experienced Spider-Man, and they have that connection between all 3 of them that is just universal, multiversal.
That still of Toby and Andrew on the school, on the top of the school,
on the tower with the silhouette.
Yeah, on the tower with the silhouette. That was probably one of the best. Like, that was just crazy.
Fire.
That was probably one of the best things to see. Y'all got to see that.
And then the final battle. Oh man, it felt like Spider-Man Endgame, bro. Like it was.
I like what they did with Doc Ock too.
Yeah, fixing his inhibitor chip to make him a good guy. Yeah, that was good. That was really good. And then having him reunite with Toby, that just
Yeah. Yep.
the 2002 kid inside of me was just screaming at the top
For
of his
real.
lungs. Yeah,
For real.
yeah. But overall, after seeing our MCU tier list, right?
Mhm.
All the movies, this one goes in S. Easy.
Oh yeah.
Easy
Oh
S.
yeah.
Easy
Oh
S.
yeah. S for Spider-Man. For Spider-Man No Way Home.
S for Spider-Man. Yes, exactly. S for Spider-Man. Um, one thing that also happens in this movie that we didn't mention before because I kind of wanted to save it for the end was the homie Matt Murdock,
Yeah,
Daredevil,
I was hyped for that.
shows up
I was hyped
in
for
this
that.
movie, and he shows up as the lawyer, you know, and he basically gets the Parker family out of legal trouble, and he makes sure he assures Peter that there's nothing to worry about. Now he says he tells Happy that he needs a lawyer, right?
Yeah. He was like, you're the one that's gonna need the lawyer.
Right.
That was
But
great.
you know, um, but yeah, Matt Murdock's officially in the freaking MCU. I'm hyped.
I'm excited too because I
So
just
is
started watching
Kingpin.
Daredevil. Like, and it's a great show.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched Daredevil, go watch it. Like,
Yeah.
I still haven't finished, but it's a great show to watch.
Yeah. It's awesome.
And it actually ties into the MCU, at least more than he most did. So
yeah. But yeah, overall, and the ending of the film was good. Having Spider-Man become his own hero, you know,
the
like
friendly neighborhood
he
Spider-Man.
finally he drops all the Iron Boy Jr. crap that people bring up. You know, he makes his own suit, which is classic red and blue, and he's officially on his way to deliver pizza.
Yep.
Exactly. Nah, I hope they make him a web like a web, get it? Web, a web designer.
This guy
for the
guy.
Daily Bugle. That'd be cool because like it's all modern. But
yeah,
we'll see what happens with that new trilogy, which we will discuss in a later episode. But
yeah.
that is our review of Spider-Man No Way Home for everybody who's been asking. And yeah,
10 out of 10.
10
Would
out of
recommend.
10.
Still
Would
trying to go
recommend.
see it in theaters again.
Right.
Bars.
For real. Okay.
Now
it's
time to get serious.
Yeah, our next subject today. As you could tell by us talking about the movie, we were in a very good mood.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we got to talk about DC and what is happening. G3, you wanna enlighten the folks on the DC situation?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Flash, we all know is happening. We don't know is officially when. Like, they say it's supposed to come out this year. It might not. But they're trying to reset the whole DC universe. No more Henry Cavill. No more Ben Affleck as Batman. No more Superman or Batman. They're gonna try to make the next big characters of the DC universe: Batgirl, Supergirl, and Wonder Woman, and pretty much use them to be our front runners for our new DC cinematic universe. If this actually happens and Flash completely resets everything, and they do what people have been hearing, or Michael Keaton is going to be the official Batman, but Barbara Gordon is going to be like the person doing the fighting as Batgirl, I'm done with DC. Like, I'm just tired of them making these terrible movies. Like, I could come up with better stuff than this. That's like having the Marvel universe without ever having a Spider-Man or Captain America.
Okay.
It makes no sense.
Hey, you hit it on the head with the mallet.
Like, I'm done, bro.
Like, okay.
And here's as a big thing. DC fan, like,
yeah, I'm a DC fan too, even though, like, you know, when I mainly talk about comics, I talk about Marvel. DC is still good. Like
Yep.
freaking Injustice, Killing
Yep.
Joke, Dark
Yep.
Knight Returns, Nightfall. What else?
The Final
Darkest Night,
Crisis, the
Final
Darkest Night.
Crisis, freaking. I could go on and on. Superman, freaking. What's that one Superman comic that everybody likes? That I think's kind of
All-Star.
Yeah, All-Star. Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason,
Batman
I
Returns,
thought it
the
was
full
Stars.
Frank Miller
Yeah,
trilogy.
yeah.
But I can't admit, newer DC comics have been falling off, in my opinion.
Yeah, I stopped reading seriously after I read Killing Joke.
Yeah, personally, I haven't.
That was the last
kept up with
comic
DC.
I actually read, and I'm just starting to get back into Injustice thanks to this fella. So
Yep, I got the hookup.
I
But
guess
the last DC project I read seriously was Batman Rebirth, all the way up to City of Bane. And I was trying to continue, like, because they have Joker War and all that, but it's just like it's hard to get my hands on it, and it just doesn't seem like it's really got that Batman feel or DC feel.
The comics ain't the problem right now.
That is true. Man, that is true. This DC
universe, this cinematic universe is a dumpster fire.
It really is. They need to hire us,
dude. Okay,
if they hire us for plot, they'd be set right now.
They'd go to jail for attempted murder and try to give us heart attacks with all this stuff that they're doing.
For real.
Like, okay.
And I don't want them to copy the MCU formula either. I want them to do DC, but they need to do it.
What do you mean copy the MCU formula? Like drop a movie every year? Is that what you're saying?
No, like the whole. You know how Marvel movies feel? Like they follow a formula, especially like the phases, like phase 1. Phase 2.
Oh, we're like,
you know what I mean?
Oh, like how they're
DC,
made. Like,
yeah. DC tried to copy that, but they just rushed into it and they tried to speed it up.
Are you talking about? Are you talking about Justice League? Oh man, don't get me started.
Yeah.
Nah, but okay. DCEU is abysmal. It's been abysmal since its creation, basically.
Yep. I'd be fine with them restarting. We need to still have a Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman, and
okay. How do I say this without losing my mind? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna lose my mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's what DC needs to do. Okay. This is what DC needs to do. All right. In my opinion, this is like just what I think personally. If I was in charge at Warner Brothers, this is what I would do. All right. After the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson comes out, cancel all projects. Cancel them. All of them. All of them. No postpone. Don't postpone. Cancel. Cancel. Okay? And then, after that, we slowly but surely, we rework the projects, the canceled projects, and then do it to where it could tie in, basically. I'm not saying we're going to have two Batmans, right? Because, that'd be weird, right? Like, why is there two Batmans?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying try to do what I basically want them to do, the Venom method to an extent. You know what I mean? Like, the Flash, okay, having the Flash reset everything, okay, that'd be fine in theory. I guess we couldn't really cancel that, since it would be the reason why everything's different. But they got to do it to where it's understandable to like the casual fan.
Exactly.
Because like, us guys and gals and all lovely other things in this world that read comics like us, we're gonna know what's going on. You know, casual
I feel
average
like they're
Joe
trying to.
is not gonna know.
I feel like they're trying more to entertain those that don't read comics and aren't going to be the ones that are going to go to all the movies and see all the movies, buy the comics. They're trying to entertain those that just come for the movies.
And that's fine. That's fine.
It is, but I feel like they still need to do stuff for us too.
No, I get it. I absolutely 100% get it. I get both sides, because on one side, you got a demographic that is responsible for the success of your source material, which is the comic book fans. On the other side, you got the majority, because hold on. My math was effed up there.
Okay.
So 1 out of 3 people is gonna be a comic book reader, right? Let's just hypothetically say that. So if you appeal to one without appealing to the other 2, you're gonna make the one, but you're gonna miss out on 2.
True.
If they could find a way to balance it out to make it to where an average of like 2.5 would be good. You know what I mean? Like a good
Marvel did it. Like they made us care about the Guardians of the Galaxy.
They made us care about freaking Iron Man.
True. People don't realize Iron Man wasn't popular before the movie.
Iron Man before Robert Downey Jr. was a bum. He really was, bum, dude.
He really was.
And people like, okay, and like people other heroes
care about Iron Man.
Other heroes too, like let's see, who else do people not really care about that are popping in the MCU? Nobody cared about Shang-Chi. Nobody cared about Thor. Okay, people might have cared about Thor,
like during the Walter Simonson, run. People but those are old heads. After that, Thor was pretty much that's it.
People didn't care about Loki. People didn't care about who else? People didn't care about Daredevil until the show.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And, even that freaking terrible 2004 movie with Ben Affleck and Michael Clark Duncan as the Kingpin. He
was a great Kingpin. That movie was just not good.
Nah, him and the guy that Kingpin. Played. Yeah, he carried. He carried. Yeah, that was. Oh man, dude, don't even get me started on that movie, bro. How you gonna beat somebody? How you gonna explain having a girl and a blind dude fight in a playground? How can you explain? How can you explain that?
And he just stalked her there and then assaulted her, like for her number.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Hashtag me too.
They watched. They watched.
That's the real Me Too movement.
The directors watched that movie. They watched that scene, and they said, "Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, this is it. This is it right here.
Stop it.
I know.
Okay. All right. We're getting off track. Back to DC. Okay. So, but yeah, honestly, Greg, they might have to take some pages out of Marvel's book if they want to stay alive.
Yeah.
Because like at this point, like do you really want to blow it up and then have a whole nother franchise with the same like process? Because
they need new writers, they need new directors.
They need new directors like a mug, bro.
Yeah.
Bring back Nolan. Bring Nolan back.
For real. Like, Christopher Nolan, call that man up, give him whatever he wants, because he is gonna make you a franchise.
Like, Zack Snyder's cool and all. Like, I thought his Justice League was better than Joss Whedon's, but that's not saying much. Joss Whedon's was a freaking tumbleweed in the wind.
For real.
Zack Snyder's Justice League was a little better, If that would have came out before Joss Whedon's, that it probably people would have hated on it.
But I feel the same way. I feel like it's
Yeah,
only getting hyped because it did better than Joss Whedon one, but it
right.
still wasn't that great of a DC
Yeah,
movie.
there was way too much going on.
It was way too much. They didn't need all that.
Right.
But
But no, so yeah, after Flash, they're gonna blow it up.
mhm.
I hope they blow it up. If they don't blow it up, dude,
I hope they reset it, but they reset it correctly.
yeah,
They
the
need
whole changing the face of DC. Okay.
no.
Here's you wanna hear my take? Here's my take.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have a problem with Batgirl, Supergirl.
Me neither. I like Batgirl. I like Supergirl.
And them, right?
As the front runners of DC,
no, you can't do
No.
that. You cannot
you
do
can't.
that.
You cannot.
You just cannot do that.
That's
I'm
like breaking a rule somehow. That's
and it's not
breaking a
even
rule
because they're
somewhere.
women. No, it's not
It's
even
really
because they're
not.
women. Like,
Because I want a Batgirl movie. That'd be cool. Batgirl
Right.
movie. But we need Batman established first.
right.
And we need it done correctly.
When you type in Justice League, right, in the search bar, right,
Mhm,
who are the
mhm.
first three heroes that you see?
Batgirl,
Batman?
Supergirl.
Shut up. Stop. You see Batman, you see Superman, and Wonder Woman,
Yep.
right?
hmm
Nuking their characters and then just putting like a whole different characters, right? They're not even female. The Batgirl and Supergirl aren't even female versions of the hero. They're their own characters. Kara Zell and freaking Barbara Gordon.
Yep.
Right? Or the Batwoman.
Cassandra Cain.
Yeah.
Cassandra Cain.
Yeah.
And
oh man, the Batwoman show. That just reminded me. But
no, we're not gonna get into
Nah, let me stop.
No.
Let me stop. Because then we'll just be laughing the whole time.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, dude.
How is the DC animated universe better than the DC universe? Like the DC movie universe. Like that whole from Justice League Apocalypse, I'm pretty sure, was the first one.
You know why?
And then we got those Batman movies. Those were great movies. We got a couple Wonder Woman movies.
The Killing Joke.
Good.
I didn't really like the Killing Joke movie that much.
No, that one wasn't part of the main, because there's a main continuity universe.
I know, but like, yeah.
Yeah, the Killing Joke movie, they did it weird. That was weird. And the whole Batman and Batgirl relationship.
Yeah, bro. Like, stop.
Relationship.
Stop. You gonna get us demonetized doing that. Stop.
Oh man.
Shoot. But nah, I'm gonna answer your question, and I'm gonna be, in my opinion, I'm gonna be 90% accurate with this. Okay. You know why the DCEU is better than the DCEU? Because the people making the films know what they're making the films about, dude.
True.
They know the source material, the comics, right? They know exactly like these stories. They know how they understand how these stories.
But they still also change the stories too, and they do it good. But
they don't necessarily change the stories. All the stuff still happens.
Not
they just
change,
add.
But like
they put things in. You know what I mean? Like, okay. So a good example of this, in my opinion, one of the best animated movies that I've seen that is based on a story is The Death of Superman.
Yep. The newest one, when they did the trilogy, or not the trilogy, the two movies.
No. Was it two movies?
The Reign of Superman and Death of Superman. That one.
No. It was just the one. It was. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up because I remember watching it when I was younger. Right. Okay.
Because there's one that was Superman Dark.
Movie.
Not Dark Side. Because there's been two Superman versus Doomsday movies.
It was it Superman Doomsday? It was Superman Doomsday. It was Superman Doomsday. Yeah. Okay, because it came out in 07. All right.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, that's the one I'm talking about. Okay.
Mhm.
Superman Doomsday, right? It's based off of Death of Superman. In Death of Superman, Doomsday shows up. He starts wreaking havoc in Metropolis. Him and Superman fight, and then
Yep.
he doesn't kill Superman, but he kills him. He puts him in a coma, really. That's really what he does.
Essentially, yeah.
Basically, he puts Superman in a coma, right? And then Superman comes back. He heals in the Fortress of Solitude, and he comes back and he packs up Doomsday, saves Metropolis. That's one of the best Superman stories of all time. Okay.
Yep.
Death.
It also gave us one of the best Superman images too.
Right. Exactly. Superman Doomsday did that perfectly. It had all the same beats as the comic did, but it also added details that were missing from there. But at the same time, they made it work, and they made it work perfectly.
It did.
And DCEU just does not do that.
Doesn't.
Batman versus Superman? Okay.
No, no, that movie is.
Look, man, I'm gonna rant for a bit, okay?
From Lex Luthor to everything.
I knew it was gonna be bad when they gave Lex Luthor hair. Okay.
For real.
When they gave Lex Luthor hair, first of all, why is Jesse Eisenberg playing Lex Luthor? Why?
He actually he was trying to be the Lex Luthor doing a Joker impression. Like that was not it.
That's what I thought, bro.
It was not it.
Like, why is he doing why is Jesse Eisenberg Lex Luthor? He's a good actor. I loved him in Zombieland. I loved him in freaking
Now You See Me. Those movies were good.
Now You See Me was good. But no, Social Network. Social Network was a good one. Really good movie, right? Jesse Eisenberg's a good actor. He is not Lex Luthor.
He's not.
He is not. I don't care how bald you make him. He's not Lex Luthor.
He's not. You can't be bald and just become Lex Luthor.
Right.
There's a certain gravity his character has that an actor needs to have.
Exactly. Like, you just can't do that. And it's not even him per se. I get it. He was doing what was given to him. I don't blame the man. I blame who is telling the man what to do.
Oh, yeah.
And the whole, okay, they were trying to mix stories up, bro.
They were.
They were trying to mix freaking Dark Knight Returns with Death of Superman with Wonder Woman. Bro,
it was not it. They did 3 movies in one terrible movie. They tried to combine 3 stories into one terrible movie.
You know what the funny part is? Bro?
What?
You know what movie came before Batman vs Superman? Hold on, let me look this up to make sure I'm right. Hold on. I don't want to ruffle feathers. Hold on. DCEU movies in order. Okay. So, you know what movie came before Batman vs Superman?
Which movie?
Man of Steel.
That was a good movie, though. I like that movie. I actually like that movie.
No, but it's not even that the movie's good or bad. Man of Steel, I thought was a decent film too. The whole his father dying to the tornado because he didn't want Clark showing his power. That was stupid. Clark's fast enough to move him before anybody notices. Why didn't he just? Anyways, but dude, Man of Steel, a solo movie, origin story for a hero, right? A DCEU's Iron Man, basically. And after that, you want to do a versus? You want to kill him in the next movie? Why?
That's like Iron Man actually dying in a film. Oh, less than that.
More like Iron Man dying in Iron Man 2.
Yeah, for real. And then Rhodey becoming this Iron Man.
Stop it. What, bro? And the whole Doomsday thing was so dumb, bro.
Oh yeah, I did not like how they did that.
General Zod in a freaking Kryptonian bath water with bath salts and crap,
dog water,
bro. It was bad. It was awful, dude. It was actually awful. But no, I digress. I don't want to talk about this anymore because my head is gonna explode.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, so for the closing, for the closing on this whole DC subject, they just need to find a way to reset everything, blow it up, and just listen to the freaking fans.
Yeah.
And pick up a comic, please.
Please. I feel like the directors and writers don't even read the comics. Like they're making movies like they're casual fans of DC characters.
This is what they do. They open the comic. They like, okay, hold on. Do I have a book somewhere?
They don't even open the comic. They take the comic, right? They take the comic. They look at the cover. You see the title. They read the back, and that's how they make their movies, bro.
I don't got a book. Okay. Pretend I have a book, right? They look at the cover, front and back, then they open the comic. They just like when you're like finding a random page, you just skid through the pages. That's what they do. And then whatever page they lands on, they make a scene out of that. They're like, oh yeah, we follow the comics. Like, stop.
It'd be the most casual scene too.
Like, right. It would
not
be
even like a callback.
Yeah, it'd be like them. It'd be like the hero in a diner eating food. Like
for real.
Like, bro, like come on.
You thought you ate?
Stop. But nah, bro. Nah, DC is doomed right now. They need a miracle.
Yeah.
Bad. Because they are shooting themselves in the foot repeatedly with their actions right now. And yeah, but that's my whole thing on the DC. So
yeah, I'm done with I'm done talking about that.
Yeah, man. That's actually okay. Okay, so we got a little bit of time left. What I want to do is I want to make announcements for our whole aspect of the Cosmic Cousins. So today we have officially created our TikTok page. It's going to be in the description down below. The Cosmic Cousins Pod TikTok is officially up and running. Go ahead and follow us there. We also have our Instagram and, of course, our YouTube channel, which you're listening or watching this on. And we are officially going to start having guests in future episodes. If you want to be part of this, we ask that you email us or contact G3 or myself in advance and just tell us what you want to talk about on the show and what you think would be an appropriate subject for us to talk about with you on the show. We enjoy doing this for you guys. It gets a little hairy because we talk about things that we don't like.
For real.
But it's all in good fun for your entertainment. So we appreciate each and every one of you. And
thank you.
We hope you have a good night.
Bye.